Hi.
Hi.
Can you tell me what is your name and your position, and also what is the content and significance of your work?
Sure. My name is Jonathan Ruiz. I'm the Director of Business Development for Velasquez Press. And the significance of our work is that we're really out to help English learners be able to graduate from high school and get into college. Basically, everything we do revolves around that goal of getting more kids to graduate and get into college. So, all the materials that we've tried to develop and work around are trying to help kids either improve their ability to learn English as a second language or improve their ability to understand more academic language.
That's very interesting. So, can you please tell us about a personal experience where you saw or felt the power of language and the power of knowing how to speak more than one language?
Sure. Well, I can share a lot of those experiences because I was an English learner myself. Um, I can remember back even when I was in elementary, my parents would ask me to translate the letters that schools would send home. And, actually, that was also an experience for me in the sense that I felt powerful because I could understand a different language that my parents didn't have access to. And in many cases, I also kind of felt weak, not because I knew a different language, but because I understood that I was getting at school access to an English, but it was a social English, not an academic English. And so I remember having to translate those letters for my parents and not necessarily knowing all the words in those letters, even though I thought I spoke English.
So, we can say that your personal experience has really been, you feel that your job, your work has a purpose in it, right?
Definitely.
You find that personal connection and it makes it that just more important, right?
Right. Yes, I definitely feel a personal connection because I feel like I need to help, kids that were in my that are were like I was in that situation, and I want to help those kids, to avoid that frustration of not being able to express themselves, of having ideas and not being able to get them across to people. And that's my goal.
Well, that's very nice of you, and I could definitely relate to you because also I'm a first generation myself, so I've always had to translate for my parents, and we go to the stores and they need to sign things and you need to tell them all the time, and there is that power struggle in a sense because your parents, they're this figure, they're supposed to be an authority,
Right.
but in that way you have that control,
You have that control.
and what you do helps in a way break that a bit because it gives students a sense that I'm doing this for my family, for my parents, for myself, and for my kids, right? For
Right.
future generations. So.
Exactly.
So thank you for sharing that with us, and we really appreciate you being here today.
You're welcome.
And this is Cynthia Orozco Santana Mejia Gutierrez reporting from CABE to 2013. I'm just kidding.